Welcome to this e-learning video how to use the grinding machine. Warning: read and fully understand the operator's maintenance and safety manuals before using or servicing this machine. Failure to follow operating, maintenance or safety instructions could result in serious injury. First, let's have a look how the grinding machine movement works. Turn the control nut clockwise to move the grinding gauge down, and counterclockwise to move it up. Check whether the available supply voltage and frequency matches the indication on the grinder. Have a look at the grinder manual for further information. Now let's have a look at the control buttons. If you put the start button to the left, the grinding wheel should turn counterclockwise. Stop button. Turn the start button to the right to turn the grinding wheel clockwise. Please do a visual check of the correct rotation of the grinding wheel. If necessary, correct the connection of the power supply. If you press the emergency stop, you will have to press the reset button before you are able to start the machine again. For this learning, we will use the filling cutter blades as example. Make sure you place the cutter on the gauge as explained in the machine manual. Please read the manual to know which gauge and grinding wheel has to be used. For this example, we will have to put the stopper back on the gauge. This is to protect the cutter end tip. Make sure that the to-grind cutter is not touching the grinding wheel. Always wear safety glasses for your own protection. Turn the starter switch to the left or the right depending on the blade to be sharpened to start the engine. Turn the adjusting nut to move the cutter blade toward the grinding wheel until the scissors lightly touches the grinding wheel. During the further rotation of the knurled nut, the platform must be moved back and forth. Adjust the height of the grinding gauge very slowly, so you don't damage the cutter and the machine. To grind the fixed blade, we will have to remove the stopper, as explained in the setting manual. Now do the same procedure over again as before. Adjust the height of the grinding gauge very slowly, so you don't damage the cutter and the machine. Please always have a look at the manuals to know which gauge and grinding wheel you have to use. Here you can also find the correct sense of rotation. This is important because the diamond wheel always has to turn towards the cutter edge of the cutter blade. For more information, please have a look at the machine manual. Thank you for watching this e-learning video how to use the grinding machine for the filling cutter. Questions or remarks? Please contact us.